Good morning, you're watching PA Harness Week. I'm Sharla McBride. Well, I may be here at Pocono Downs this week, but the rest of the racing world was at the Meadowlands for one of the biggest nights we've seen all year in racing. It was the 2014 Hambletonian. We've got the highlights for you coming up, plus a whole lot more. Take a look at what you can expect to see in this next half hour. Last Saturday was Hambletonian Day 2014, and we've got all of the action for you coming up. Plus, I got to hang out with some of the campers from the Harness Horse Youth Foundation camp as the folks from Pocono Downs continue to help develop young racing fans. And all of the best horses from all of the top tracks are coming up next on PA Harness Week. It's a little show we like to call racing's fastest paced half hour, and it all starts right now on Comcast Sportsnet.
They're off.
Hi there, Kim and Sami, and welcome to another edition of PA Harness Week. Boy, it's a goodie this week, folks. Let me tell you all about it. The Meadowlands closed their meet with a bang. They'll reopen November the 14th, but not before they put $3.6 million up for grabs on Saturday. And naturally, that attracted all the greatest horse flesh, the best drivers, the best trainers, the best fans in the world came out to the Big M on Saturday. Now, I can recall, well, way back when they used to contest that race at the old Duquoin Fairgrounds. Some of the old colleges might remember that. And they weren't racing for millions back then. They were racing for $36.87. That's what the Hambo was worth way back when. I'm telling you, you remember that, don't you? Remember that, you young whippersnapper? But some of them folks out there do. So I'd say this, Heather, let's go to the present, fast forward, and go to the Meadowlands Saturday, and the Hambo was worth $1.2 million, and tell the folks all about it, yeah.
Should I talk in my old Heather voice?
Sure.
Okay, Steve, I will. Okay, all right, so yeah, the Hamiltonian, for 3-year-old cold trotters, it's probably the most famous trotting race in the world. There's some other famous trotting races, but the Hamiltonian, everybody wants to win the Hambo. So here, we've got no eliminations, by the way, for the Hamiltonian. Usually there is, and the reason why there's no eliminations is because Jimmy Takter has 3 horses, three horses in the race, and they were the best horses in the race. So first we're to start number 10, Father Patrick. He's been perfect this season. He's the 2-5 favorite with Yannick Gingras. Number 7, Trixton, is actually driven by Jimmy Takter in this race. He's 9-2. Number 5 is Nuncio, driven by John Campbell. He's 5-1. There were 11 horses in this race, okay? Now the rest of the horses, other than Jimmy Takter's, were double digits, all right? So let's send it up to Ken Workington for the call.
Off and trotting, Datsuk is off stride, Don Can Go makes a break, and Father Patrick made a break. 3 breakers at the start. So it's Nuncio, and they are 4 deep around the first turn. J.J. Alex and Resolve from the inside, and caught wide is Trixton. 4th and gaining on the outside. J.J. Alex is now 5th. So Don Dorado from the second tier gets away in 6th. Then it's Harper Blue Chip. That one followed by Il Sogno Dream. Then the breakers. We had Datsuk far back, along with Don Can Go and Father Patrick, 26-3. A very hot quarter mile down the back stretch. Campbell in control with Nuncio, and he's holding Royal Ice at bay here. Royal Ice and Pierce, so they're mixing it up on the lead in the Hambletonian. Resolve on the inside. Trixton now inches up a closer 3rd on the outside. J.J. Alex is 5th. Don Dorado close up 6th. Then a gap of 5 lengths back to Harper Blue Chip. Il Sogno Dream. Datsuk, followed by Don Can Go. And way back Father Patrick, the half. 54 seconds. It's Nuncio on the inside and Royal Ice on the outside. Campbell and Pierce going at it tooth and nail in the Hamiltonian. Resolve, a perfect trip so far on the inside. And sitting just off them is Takter. 3 wide right now. Takter with Trixton. Here comes Trixton, but Nuncio scoots off by 2. Here comes Trixton on the outside. Takter 1-2. Jimmy Takter on the outside coming after Campbell. Nuncio 1:23 in the stretch of the Hambletonian. It's Nuncio, and here comes Trixton and Jimmy Takter, two Hall of Famers going at it. Campbell and Takter, and Trixton is prevailing on the outside. Nuncio trying to battle back. A distant third is his Sonia Dream. Trixton, Jimmy Takter, it's a Taktertonian!
Let me guess. A Jimmy Takter horse won.
Yes.
A wild guess, you know, lucky.
Yeah. You probably knew that because Ken Workington said it was a Taktertonian, so that kind of that's a giveaway, right? All right, but it wasn't the Takter horse everybody expected. Father Patrick goes off stride, and like everyone's like, oh my goodness, like that's right in the beginning of the race. But not only Father Patrick does, two other horses do. So Nuncio goes right to the front. He's battling with Royal Ice, and they're going head to head for some time. But then waiting just to go 3 wide is Trixton.
Who said Trixton?
That's you said it. You called it. Yep,
Thank
way
you.
back when actually.
Okay.
And he does. He goes 3 wide. Then so Nuncio, Trixton, they're battling down the stretch, and Trixton ends up winning in 1:15.3. Jimmy Takter, this is his first Hamiltonian as a driver.
Wow.
Actually, his third Hamiltonian as a trainer. And oh gosh, I was gonna mention something that happened that day, but I can't. This
Why?
is my tease. You gotta keep watching in the show. I almost gave something away. So right now, just to shut me up, we're gonna go to Sam McKee, who's interviewing Jimmy Takter.
This is something that I'm just dreaming about. I mean, I'll be standing here as a trainer beside here, and of course, it's a big difference when you participate and do it yourself. I mean, you know, it's hard to describe. I mean, you know, it's like. It's going to probably take a day or two to sink in on you. I mean, it takes a while to absorb too much good, you know. Our God gave it to me. I mean, I'm so happy.
Jimmy, we could never pin you down on which of the three were the best. You kind of lean towards Father Patrick. In the back of your mind, did you think Trixton could go right with him if he would have stayed flat?
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't want to take anything away from Trixton. I mean, he's a fantastic horse. And I give a lot of credit to Nuncio too, but Patrick is in my opinion, the best out of the three.
Thank you, Sam, and thank you, Jimmy. Congratulations on that big driving win. And we got more action from the big end, including Sebastian K, who will be in action in the Cashman final. And we'll also have action plenty from Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs. Don't go away.
Both the door, as classy as you can get here. The veteran leads it by a length.
Tonight, it's race night. Where the biggest events roll like thunder all season long. At Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, race night is your time to shine.
The world is full of compromises, but not here. Not on this day. Not in this race. Not in this sport. Every bet is a hope. Return on investment comes in seconds. This is harness racing. We welcome you to the Harness Racing Fan Zone. See it all for yourself. Feel it in all the passion. Share that experience with others. The Harness Racing Fan Zone puts you in the driver's seat.
Hello there, and welcome back. She's Heather Vitale. I'm Steve Ross. And as promised, we're going to Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs for race 10. It was a $25,000 preferred pace. Number 5, Scott Rocks with Georgie Knapp was 8-5. Number 7, Do Me That Again was 9-5 with Simon Allard. Number 6, Mach with Andrew McCarthy was 3-1. And with a call, Jim Baviglia.
Clint Westwood, winner of 4 out of 5, having a hard time clearing Abelard Hanover. Scott Rocks gearing up on the outside. He's looking for his 5th straight win, and he steps to the front now for George Knapp as the 8-5 favorite. Clint Westwood stinging him though. Abelard Hanover now back to 3rd, followed at the pylons by Ideal Matters. Do Me That Again is 5th as Scott Rocks finally clears there. Then Mach and Special Blend trails. The half 50, 3-4, 27-4 second panel. Scott Rocks Rocks really paid the price to get to the front there, and Ideal Matters easily steps on by now. Meanwhile, Do Me That Again on the outside, raging up into first over position. Back to third, Scott Rocks. Mach trying to follow the live cover. Clint Westwood is shuffled back to fifth and boxed in. Then comes Special Blend and Abelard Hanover. But it's still a slight lead for Ideal Matters. 3/4, 121 and 1. 27 and 2, third panel there. Ideal Matters on top. Do Me That Again couldn't clear, so takes to the inside. Mach is a big threat on the outside. Top of the stretch, Ideal Matters with the lead on the outside. Mach is unwinding now, and Mach and Andrew McCarthy easily gets past.
Scott Rocks got hung on a 26 flat opening split before clearing. Then number 2, Ideal Matters, off a 20-1 with Antnap, went by and grabbed the lead. You follow me so far? Good. By this time, Do Me That Again and Mach were rolling up on the outside. Mach had the most lick and got up to win in 1:48 and 2. Beating a dead game, Ideal Matters. Do Me That Again was third, and now my boo Heather has race 12 on the same card.
Yes, I do, boo. Non-winners, $22,500. Last 5 starts. The purse is $21,000. Number 2 is a Bolt the Door. 4 to 5 favorite in here. This horse has made $1.7 million lifetime. Now, he was in the preferred last time out. He's taking a step down in class in here. Basically, his whole life, he's been racing in stakes races. So this is probably like the easiest competition he's ever faced.
He called me, by the way, last week. He said, tell Heather to stop with the bolt the doer to the front. I just laying that on you.
Whatever, tell him I said that. Okay, number 3 is Luck Be With You. He's second choice. He's coming off a 158 flat win, but he's stepping up in class. However, he is no slouch. He was our Breeders' Crown winner in his division last year.
Bolt the Door, as classy as you can get here. The veteran leads it by a length with Don Irvine Jr. as the 4 to 5 favorite. And then you've got the youngster, Luck Be With You, coming off a monster mile in his last start, taking on the tough older horses with George Knapp in the pocket. Mears Hanover, one of those tough older horses, is settled on the inside third. No movement there through the front stretch. They stayed in line with E Street Plan fourth, then Verdad, Cadillac Phil, and Easy Noah still at the back. The half reached in 55 and 2, 28 and 4 second panel. Bolt the Door got Alfizi there and should have plenty left here. He's got it by a length and a half now over Luck Be With You. Another length and a half to Mears Hanover third as the pace quickens immensely here now. Back fourth is E Street Plan, then Verdad, and at the end Cadillac Phil and Easy Noah. They're all still at the pylons here. Nobody moving to the outside as Bolt the Door leads it to 3/4. Gets there in 122 even, 26 and 3 third panel. Bolt the Door with the lead. Look at Luck Be With You. He's hanging right there in the pocket. Mears Hanover third, now to the outside, E Street Plan and Verdad. Top of the stretch, Bolt the Door trying to shake Luck Be With You. And now Irvine getting more out of Bolt the Door, leads by a length and a half. Luck Be With You's not giving in on the outside. And now here comes E Street Plan on the far outside to the line. 3 of them here.
Bolt the Door was the leader as he takes the field around the racetrack, and like you might expect from a favorite. Now, but Bolt the Door, he just can't seem to keep that top spot. So it's like, shut the front door. How you like that? All right. Since we're on the subject of doors and all, 3 horses right there at the wire. Luck Be With You, he benefits from a really great trip, and he wins in 149 and 2 with George Napolitano in the bike.
Shut the front door.
Shut the front door. E Street Plan was second. Right there, though, was a Bolt the Door. Yes. So,
okay, yeah.
Sharla McBride, she caught up with these kids at Mohegan Sun of Pocono Downs. And these kids were at this camp for the Harness Horse Youth Foundation. And this is an amazing group. It's just invaluable in our sport. It just teaches the next generation all about harness racing, gets them very involved. The camp is something else. The organization is something else. So let's check in with Sharla.
This isn't your typical summer camp, but for horse lovers and kids excited to become a part of the sport of harness racing, the Harness Horse Youth Foundation camp is the place to be.
We try to run this like a stable. They have to clean stalls, wash water buckets, wash feed tubs, learn about nutrition. Then they learn how to harness, Then they learn about hobbles. We progressively learn through the week about different phases of the business.
While some kids are hoping to be future harness racing drivers, others enjoy the day-to-day activities of caring for the horses and preparing them for future races.
Every day it's hands-on work, but it's also really fun because you get to work with your partner and you kind of bond a lot, but also your horse is bonding with you too. Therefore, you're like giving them their needs with your needs back, and it's actually really fun.
The Harness Horse Youth Foundation Camp has been coming to Pocono Downs since 2001, and every year the staffers and horsemen here look forward to the kids' arrival because they're hoping to catch a glimpse of the harness racing stars of tomorrow.
I think it's exciting because we may be seeing the stars of tomorrow in harness racing. Trainers, drivers, you never know what these children will do in the harness racing industry, so that's why it's so exciting to us. And it's great to see them learn responsibility and compassion for horses and teamwork, all the while bonding with new friends. It's very exciting. I wish I had the opportunity to do this when I was growing up.
The camp concluded at Pocono Downs on July 25th, but Ellen Taylor travels with the camp throughout the summer, spreading her love of harness across the country. Reporting for PA Harness Week, I'm Sharla McBride.
Thank you so much, Sharla. Good luck, kids, with the HHYF. Stick around when we come back. We'll go right here to Harris, Philadelphia, and more exciting action for the Big M, including the Hamiltonian Oaks and Sebastian K, and so much more stuff you will not believe. Don't go away.
Tonight, it's ladies' night. The lights are low, and the stakes are high. Sometimes ladies' night is just a date night in disguise. At Mohegan Sun, wherever tonight takes you, it's your time to shine.
Hello there, harness racing fans, and welcome to PA Harness Week. She's Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, and as promised, action aplenty from Harris, Philadelphia, in the form of Sunday's Race 11, a claiming handicap 30 down at 25, 16 dimes on the line, number 6, Guns N' Roses, driven by Axl Rose. Well, actually, it was Georgie Knapp playing Axl Rose, and he was the chalk at 3 to 5. Number 4, Cam's Oracle 5 to 2 with the Minister Speed, George Brennan. Number 5, Smile a Little with Andrew McCarthy, one up next at 7 to 1, and with a call, Mike Bozich.
Got out 3 wide, Guns N' Roses inside McDynamite. Cam's Oracle right there in between, now taken back to drop in third. In front of Stonebridge on Ice. Linked back to Fall Toy fifth, followed in sixth by Smile a Little. And it's the 2 trailers, Mr. Molly and Sheer Desire, 8 lengths away from the lead. 27-2 for the opening quarter. They come towards us for the first time. Guns N' Roses up by 1.5 lengths. McDynamite sits pocket second. Cam's Oracle works from the 3-hole. Stonebridge on Ice floats to the outside fourth. As Smile a Little fifth. Now Stonebridge on Ice back to the inside. Smile a Little will go on uncovered. Outside Mr. Molly's second over in sixth, about 6 lengths away from the lead. Towards the inside, shuffled in seventh is Fall Toy, and the trailer is Sheer Desire. Halftime 56-3, 29-1 for the second quarter. Up the back stretch they go, and it's Guns N' Roses up by 1 over the pocket setter McDynamite. Cam's Oracle now trapped in third. Smile a Little has to go it alone outside first over. Mr. Molly moves up with cover, now within 5 lengths of the lead. Inside shuffled in sixth, Stonebridge on Ice. Fall Toy to the outside, and Sheer Desire is trailed throughout. Around the turn they go, 3/4 accomplished in 124-2. Guns N' Roses trying to take them all the way. McDynamite's on the inside second. Smile a Little continues the inch forward turn. Cam's Oracle starts the gap to the inside. Outside Mr. Molly, 3 to come as they straighten away for the stretch drive, and with the lead it's still Guns N' Roses. Outside Smile a Little's gone a big one. Up the inside McDynamite from far back Fall Toy. It's Guns N' Roses.
Georgie Knapp left hard, grabbed the top, and Guns N' Roses jogged in 152-3. Smile a Little came first up, just to nip the pocket sitter number 1, Me Dynamite, off at 12 to 1 with Aunt Morgan in the battle for the belly. Sunday was George's day here at Harris, Philadelphia. At the Old Corral, the Minister Speed, George Brennan won 5, Georgie Knapp won 3, and George Pierce won 2.
Wow, that's amazing.
amazing?
Yeah.
And they split the rest up amongst the other guys, you know? It was an old George kind of a day.
Speaking of George Pierce, I think he's in the next race.
You think he is?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Let's go back to the Big M, and Heather's got that for you.
I do. Okay, so we've got the U.S. Pacing Championship. The purse is $257,000, $700. I don't want to forget that $700.
No,
Number 7 is Sweet Lou. Now this horse is driven by George Pierce. Wait, Ron Pierce. Okay, the
one
last,
of
one of those Pierces.
Yeah.
Last 7 times. And he has won 7 times in a row. Right now, this horse is like the best horse in the galaxy. Number 8 is Captain Treacherous. He's second choice. Pacer of the Year twice, but having a hard time against the older guys. And number 2 is State Treasure. He's tried America a couple times, seems to do his best work in Canada, but you know, I think he'll do okay in here from the 2-hole.
So Better's Edge takes the lead with Matt Kikeli. A quick move to the front from State Treasurer on the outside out of third, up and hustling up to challenge off a 25-4 first quarter, and Sweet Lou's on the move up there, third on the outside with Pierce. Down the back stretch, Golden Receiver already back to fourth now. Thinking Out Loud is parked out here, stride for stride with Sunfire Blue Chip. Then it's Captain Treacherous to the outside and foiled again, and Clear Vision as Sweet Lou, the favorite, takes over. Just before the half, it's Sweet Lou and Ron Pierce swinging over to the cones. State Treasurer now second. The half was 53-1. Sweet Lou going for 8 in a row here in the U.S. Pacing Championship. State Treasurer second. Better's Edge on the inside third. Here comes Campbell and Thinking Out Loud first over again. Captain Treacherous rides that live cover. Fifth on the outside now. Golden Receiver is shuffled to 6. To the outside, fold again, third over, but it's a stalled flow here. Then Sunfire Blue Chip and Clear Vision. And Sweet Lou lets it out a notch, leads it by 2. Trying to stay with him is State Treasurer. Better's Edge third, 3/4 1, 21-1. In the stretch drive. Sweet Lou, the one to track down. State Treasurer looking for the upset here. Still in second, looks to Angela, take a late shot. Better's Edge on the outside third, then Thinking Out Loud. Sweet Lou and Pierce appear to be home free.
Sweet Lou gets away third and then makes that big brush up the backstretch. And I don't know if this is rumor or not, but supposedly all the drivers could hear Ron Pierce singing, "How sweet it is to be loved by Lou."
I like that.
I don't know if that is the secret deal there. I'm saying like how their chemistry works, whatever, but who am I to question it? They end up winning in 147-2 for trainer Ron Burke. Oh, by the way, Ron Pierce in the interview that day said that he thought the horse could have gone in 145. That is how good the horse is right now. He just didn't make him, it's just like, I knew I was going to win.
I think she meant George Pierce.
Yeah. Okay. One last thing. Sweet Lou's 5th consecutive win in less than 148, which is the most of any pacer in history.
Oh, lovely. Okay, let's have a look at Saturday's 11th. It was the Cashman Memorial free-for-all final. It's tough enough to face Sebastian K at all, let alone having him start from the 1 post, but that's exactly what happened. Number 1, Sebastian K with Oka Svanstedt. It took 2 months to figure out how to pronounce a 3-letter first name. Oka, Ika, Ika, Oka, whatever it is. He's my new favorite driver. He's a great driver. The most patient guy I've ever seen in the Salt. Amazing. He was 1-5. Number 4, Archangel, who tied a world record the week before in the Olymp-paced trotting rather in 150, was 5-1 with Yannick Gingras. Number 8, Intimidate, who took the measure of Sebastian K in the Maple Leaf final at Mohawk. 9-1 with Ron Pierce. Do I know this game, babe, or what?
You know it.
All right, let's see what happens.
Archangel and Yannick Gingras establishing command early. Sebastian K back in the second spot as they head to the opening quarter. So market share after the quick start was pretty good. Got away in third. Gap at 2-3 to You're So Vain is fourth. And going up there is Mr. Herbie from fifth, followed by Arch Madness, the $4 million trotter, sixth down the backstretch. Then comes Uncle Peter, followed by Appomattox and Intimidate. After an early miscue, Savruga is the trailer. It was a pretty quick opening quarter, 26-2. So Gingras looks to grab in here and ration out speed with Archangel. Archangel 150, world champion on top. Sebastian K, the world's fastest trotter at 149 in second. So market share, Hamiltonian Hero is third. Off stride there went You're So Vain, taken safely to the inside. Mr. Herbie and Campbell gets flushed to the outside. by Uncle Peter. Goes up 5th on the outside off a half of 54 4/5, and they race to the far turn. Arch Madness now pinned in on the rail. Up into the flow goes Intimidate, and pulling pocket now. Okay, Svanstead and Sebastian K gets the cue to come after Archangel, and Sebastian K on the outside. It's the battle we've been waiting for. Campbell looms large on the outside with Mr. Herbie. He's stride for stride 3rd. Market share on the inside 4th. Their heads apart, stride for stride, turning for home in the Cashman. 122 4/5. They're in the stretch drive. Sebastian K grabs the track here, draws clear. Sebastian K, another powerhouse performance. He is a trotting dynamo, and he is gone.
Archangel went right to the front as predicted, and Sebastian K got bored in the 2-hole. And then Svenstedt eased his way to Archangel with disdain, not asking for anything more to the wire, and Sebastian K still tied the world record in 150. He could have gone, of course, he wanted to, in 125. Number 9, Market Share off at 11-1 with Tim Teacher, came up the inside to just beat Archangel for the belly. Here's more in the race now with Hollywood Hayden.
Okie, has he ever been better than he is right now?
Yeah, he has been good the whole year. Every race this year, it was very good.
How about the shoes? The issue with the shoes, he raced here barefoot most of the year. We don't see a lot of horses do that here. How's he reacted to that? How are his feet?
He have a very good feet.
And where does he go from here? What's his next race?
I don't know. No, he's gonna rest 1 month. He have raced every weekend in 4 weeks now, so it's too much for him.
Thank you, Hollywood, and thank you, Oka, my new favorite driver. Stick around when we come back. More action aplenty yet from the Meadowlands. Don't go away.
And they're off and trotting. A Lifetime Pursuit gets the first call.
Tonight, it's race night. Where the biggest events roll like thunder all season long. At Mohegan Sun at Pocono Downs, race night is your time to shine.
Hi there, welcome back to PA Harness Week, and Heather has the $500,000 Hambletonian Oaks for 3-year-old trotting fillies for you.
I do. Okay, so in here, number 1 is Designed to Be. She's the race favorite. Number 11 is Shake It Carry, second choice. The thing that's interesting in this race is that in the prep, Shake It Carry actually beat Designed to Be, but because of their post position, Shake It Carry coming from the second tier, of course that's affecting the toe for it. All right, so this is going to be an interesting one.
And after Lifetime Pursuit cut it, here comes Shake It Carry. Shake It Carry takes the lead now, establishes a length lead with Ron Pierce in the Hambletonian Oaks down the backstretch. Lifetime Pursuit in the second spot. Okay, Svanstead with Heaven's Door comes calling on the outside, 3rd, 2nd, and gaining and applying pressure now. Designed to Be picks up that live cover and tracks it 4th, off a half a rated 55 1/5. Take the Money is now shoveled to 5th on the inside, but she's gapping anyway. Cooler Schooner to the outside, 3rd over right now. Then Vanity Matters on the inside as they head to 3/4. That one is stride for stride with as they pass 3/4. On the outside, Nitro Nittany is being tracked there by Tweet Me at the back of the pack, and pinned in is Harley Mama. Over at 3/4, and it's Shake It Carry, the one to knock off. Shake It Carry, Heaven's Door first over to challenge. Lifetime Pursuit needs to shake loose from second. 3/4, 123 2 in the stretch drive. It's a well-rated Shake It Carry, but ripping out of the pocket. Lifetime Pursuit. Yannick Gingras cuts her loose now, and here comes Lifetime Pursuit.
Okay, what I wanted to tell everybody earlier in the show is that Jimmy Takter not only won the Hamiltonian, but also the Hamiltonian Oaks, but I didn't want to let it out of the bag, so now everybody knows. Except it wasn't with the horse that we thought that Jimmy Takter trained, Shake It Carry. We thought maybe she would win.
Right.
No, it's Lifetime Pursuit. 10-1 odds with a Yannick Gingras in the bike. They get a perfect trip, and they win in a world record of 150-4. I do want to mention Designed to Be was second, and Take the Money was 3rd. Both of them trained by Julie Miller.
Okay, that's going to do it for this edition of PA Harness Week. Thanks much for watching. And for all of us here, Bruce Casella, Sharla McBride, my boo Heather Vitale, I'm Steve Ross, reminding you to pick up the pace, just a taste, and get yourself high on harness.
It's only natural.